Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get underway. And today's starter, Mitch Keller. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He wastes no time on this one, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Right through there for a strike. A little bit high, and now it's even 1-1.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Kicks and fires. And another ball. And a strike in there. One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next pitch, not close, up high. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Just missed. One out, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Out to short. And Bichette is retired. And let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Pitch is in for a strike, and 1-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., that swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. Next offering is in for a strike. On the ground. And he punches one right back up the middle. That's what he does. Great contact. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first, Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a ball lifted left field, and that'll do it. Jays open it up with a solo homer. It's now 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Kevin Gossman. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Bottom of the first, down the third baseman, Brian Hayes. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy's at the top of the list. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove.
The pitch. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
In the air, left side. Varsho makes the catch, and there's one gone. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Wouldn't chase that time. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Let's see if he gives them anything to hit here. There's a strike, 95 of that one. And that's too high, ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Runner on at first with one gone. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Now a pop-up on the infield. Turner has this one sized up. They got it for out number 2.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, O'Neill.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Bounce to the right side. Biggio gets it to first. That ends the frame. Pirates leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. Strike one. High fly ball out to left field. Reynolds gets under it. Brings it in. One away.
The left fielder, number 25.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. In the air on the infield. Hayes moving under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting in, the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike 1. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And another ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Suwinski. Gausman back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Here comes the 0-1. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Ball 1 there.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws across the diamond. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting 6, the catcher,
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And now it's Rowdy Tellez. Swing and a pop-up. Bichette settles under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now here is Ji-Hwan Bae. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Pirates nothing. On to the third inning, and now for the Jays, Kevin Gausman. The right-hander back to work. Swung on, belted. That one back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
Rob's a potential solo shot right there. That'll fire your team up, but even more so the player. I'm excited to see how they respond.
Here's Kiermaier now. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. And here it comes. Wouldn't chase that time.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And a good eye there. Payoff pitch. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Springer, the next to hit, takes outside. And another ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Checks over to first. Back safely. Kiermaier leads off first with 1 away. Hammered. And this one could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily. It's 2-0.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Bichette gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. Outside, and that's ball 1. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Man at second. Fouls one off. 2-2. Upstairs. In the air, right side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and one out.
Every now and then you'll see a right fielder try to throw out that runner at first. The hitter, he takes offense to it.
Well, nobody ever tried to throw you out at first.
Just the second baseman every time I'd roll over on the ground.
One away, runners at first and third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball one. First and third, one down. Next offering is in for a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2020.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And caught on the warning track. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they're up by 3.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Fly to left his first time. Right through there for a strike. Turner goes 5 feet 11 inches, 39 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2006. Here comes the 0-1. Late with the swing there.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The 0-2. And a curve is down and in. And down on strikes. And that is that. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Bottom of the inning at the plate for Pittsburgh, Mitch Keller.
The pitcher, Mitch Keller.
Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And the right-hander deals. Strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
And the righty deals. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Hayes in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The pitch. And a foul ball. The 1-1. That one drifts inside.
2-1.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
McCutchen.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen, worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Next pitch misses way outside. That's smashed towards center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the power hitting catcher, Danny Jansen. The pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And there's the strike. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And here is Dalton Varsho.
No.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1. And he deals. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Kevin Biggio next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And takes low for ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Quinn Priester, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Oviedo also throwing. Next offering is in for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark for those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues. Them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
2 outs. Popped up. And that is that. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Brian Reynolds here.
The left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Gosman back to work.
Yeah.
Fastball for a strike. The pitch. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that's down and away.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, The shortstop.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
So a man aboard. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. That one's in there. That's strike 1. The Blue Jays leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings through that one.
0-2.
Got him swinging. And 1 away.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
At the plate, Jack Sawinski. Grounded out his first time up. And that's outside. Ball 1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Reynolds, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. That one missed. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. Under it. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. Reached on an infield single his first time. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Breaking ball inside. Ball 2. Righty delivers. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break. But look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they'd love another base hit right here.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Second and third. 2 down.
2-2.
Squirts away a little bit. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. Just missing there. Ball 3. Ji-Hwan Bae waits on deck for Pittsburgh. And that's a strikeout looking. A controversial called strike 3 to end the inning. So they strand a pair. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Marco Gonzalez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Kevin Kiermaier. The wind and the pitch. Ball one low. That one in there across the letters. Ball to strike. That one the other way. Zips it across. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer, 1 for 2.
Springer was part of a really good draft class in 2011, Boog. 12 of the top 20 picks became MLB All-Stars. Few position players went ahead of Springer in that draft, including Anthony Rendon going 6th. And then Francisco Lindor and Javi Baez went back-to-back with picks 8 and 9.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Good eye right there. One down, base is empty. Left field. Reynolds trying to get there and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Bichette stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Foul ball, still 0-2. Out to short, Cruz. On to first.
He's out.
And Bichette is retired. That's the 3rd out. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Back now to start the bottom of the fifth, and taking over on the mound, Jose Barrios.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ji-Hwan Bae. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Here comes a pitch. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. And that's in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Kicks and deals. Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes he goes, and there's one down. So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, number 19. One out, the base is empty for him. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself.
Out.
2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Steve Ryan. Hey.
So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Right through there for a strike. Toronto's
No
bullpen
ball.
with some
One
action.
strike.
Yasver Zulueta up and throwing. Tideman warming up as well. That to right. And it falls. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Andrew.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1. Clips the corner. 0-1. Two outs.
Ball
Up and in, and the count is 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
To the right side. Sends it to first.
That's an out.
And that is the third out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. 5 innings complete. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Quinn Priester.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The line to kick the pitch. That one not close. And it's 1-0. They'll say this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The third baseman.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Turner climbs in on that right side. There goes the runner. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And a curve is down and in. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Ortiz loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 2-2. And that's outside. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly, but he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there.
Now batting, the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Now it's Jansen to hit. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Just misses with that one. kicks and fires. That one hit to right. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
The left fielder, number 25, Dalton.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho. That's off the mark. Ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Chopped to the left side. Hayes. And the inning is over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Yasver Zulueta.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And a pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Zulueta goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and he works in a 2-seamer. And it's even up.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And here it comes. And another ball. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green preparing to come on if needed. Garcia, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. High fly ball right field, and that is Springer. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neal.
And the batter now, O'Neal Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Late on that fastball.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
One down, base is empty. Hit hard, that gets through.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Sawinski up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Right-hander kicks, deals. This one in the air, center field. Kiermaier moving under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal, the next to hit.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And it goes just foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That's a laser base hit. Cruz around second, on his way to third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The first baseman, number 44. Rowdy.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. That one misses. Ball
One
one.
ball, no strike.
Cruz on third. Grandal on at first with 2 down. That misses the zone. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs.
Right.
Fastball for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Aroldis Chapman out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jason DeLay, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now catching and batting up, number 55. Jason.
Kevin Biggio digs in now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one.
I see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one at triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reynolds tracks it down for the out. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Staying in the game on defense, number 36. He'll be out center now after pinch hitting. Chad Green ready to go.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Now it's the second baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And the pitch. And a good eye there. Left-hand batter waits. That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And the right-hander deals. Down the middle for a strike. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty to the plate.
Ball. Full count.
Stays alive. The pitch. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Springer there makes the catch, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 55, Jason.
Here's the catcher, Jason DeLay, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And that one fouled off. The Pirates trailing by 3 here, the bottom of the 7th. That one in the dirt. 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1-2.
Here's a 1-2. Delay. Started after it. Tried to hold up. Now a look to first. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Edward Olivares looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. That clips the zone. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slog regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
2 down, nobody on. And they'll do it again.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And he deals. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. And George makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Braxton Ashcraft.
Braxton Ashcraft.
Now into the ball game on defense, Sung Chae Chang. He's the new third baseman.
Number 71.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 1. The pitch. Fought off foul. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Pinch hitter coming on. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa looking to start something with 1 gone. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering way upstairs.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Slider misses outside. And the 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 3-0.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
That one finds the zone. And now 3-1.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates nothing. So remaining in the game defensively, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also into the ball game, Spencer Horwitz. He takes over as the new first baseman. New pitcher now for the Jays, Mitch White.
Number 45, Mitch White.
Also entering the game, Nathan Lucas. He takes over in right. So now a pinch hitter, Connor Joe.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Here comes a pitch. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Henry Davis. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. That misses off the outside edge. At the belt and fires. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, O'Neill.
Derek Shelton bringing a bat off the bench now. Andy Rodriguez.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Right through there for a strike. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a single might score 2.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
The tying run at the plate. High fly ball out to center field. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. And now the runner will score from third on a wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Kanan Smith-Njigba. A critical at bat in this game for him. First offering misses badly for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. And they trail by 1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, inside.
And now it's even up.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two now. Got him swinging. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates 2. Staying in the game on defense, Connor Joe. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Also into the ball game, Kanan Smith and Jigba. He'll be patrolling center field. Colin Holderman gets the call from the pen.
Number 35, Colin Holderman.
Also entering the game, Alika Williams. He's in at shortstop. Also into the ball game, Josh Palacios. He'll be out in left field. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Leo Jimenez.
Well, looking for a little insurance here to start the 9th, Boog.
And here it comes. Swinging a foul straight back. Righty delivers. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Addison Barger. 1 out. The base is empty for him. And that one wrapped foul. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. Dalton Varsho will hit next.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He swings and fouls one off. Two outs. And there's a ball.
Full count.
Checks his swing.
What do you got?
Appeal down to third. He did not go around.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Biggio in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Varsho leads off first with two down to the inning. Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Holderman over to first. Varsho dives back in safely. And that's downstairs and outside. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Williams makes the grab, and that'll do it. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Bottom part of the order, 7-8-9, 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Pirates 2. Leo Jimenez. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
Number 49.
And now a meeting near home plate, so it looks like we're going to have a double switch here. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So coming into the game now on defense, Brian Serven. He takes over behind the plate. Well, one-run game, and now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. Romano goes 6 feet 5 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in Canada. The pitch. That's in there. Strike one. And that one fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. One-run game, bottom 9.
2-2.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the righty deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
He's 2 outs away. Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. That's in there. Strike one. Left-hand hitter waits. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there are 2 outs.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now batting, catcher, Jason DeLay.
So they're down to their final out. Digging in, Jason DeLay. That one ripped, but foul. Just missed. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That misses the zone. 2-1.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that 2-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
In the air, out towards left center. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.